Hey everyone, it's Char from Char's Fashion Nation, and I'm passionately going to be waxing my friend's face today. He volunteered, didn't you?
Yes.
He did. I volunteered to let him wax my armpits later. So anyway, if you guys know, I bought this because it's right here. I started to set it up as the instructions. Plus I had watched the Amazon video on how to do this, which is very helpful. And also, if you watched my PR mail, you then know that I got the hard wax bead. Or hard wax bead to use for PR. So I needed to get this video done anyway, and I'm like, I don't have leg hair. I'm starting to get old lady hair. And no makeup today. It's too freaking blast furnace outside. Isn't it wrong?
Yep.
So what you do with this, and I have this on one of those wooden pot holders, which is great for something like this. And now I will show you the inside of this before I do anything. This is a little pot that you put them in, which is great. I think this is cute. So yeah, I do think that's cute. Now, what I am going to do, you have to put this on here. I'm kind of think, no, you have to put that on there with the handle down. So, whatever, we got a handle on this. So, the next thing you do is you turn this on hot. Right, because you put that on hot, and then you're supposed to put your wax beans in there, which is good. And in case we need, like, something extra to help open this up, we got plenty of scissors. This is in my studio, people. What you don't see behind me right now is because that's still in the process of being made, and she will not be, Mannequin will not be in videos for a little while. Woo! We got her open! All clean. Do they smell like, I don't know, they kind of have this vanilla smell. Smell that. It's going on your face. Kind of, yeah, this kind of has like a nice florally vanilla. I don't know, kind of nice. Now, you don't want to put too much in here. And why? Because we're testing. Now, if I decide I like this, I offer to let him wax my armpits. So he can wax my face as long as he doesn't wax my eyebrows off. We're good with it, right? He's nodding his head, yes. So you leave the lid off, right? And figure out where the thing is for opening these. And if we can't find it, we will just cut them open. So, oh, there it is. Because I want to keep these sterile, because that's very important, is to keeping them sterile. I washed my hands, my arms, my face, because I have to do something. Oh, those are melting. Like, oh my gosh. I'll show you in a minute, like, how good these have melted. Now, the instructions on this is, and I'll tell you what, Sofia Tyler asked me to do this video. That's melting really good. Look at that. I'm excited. I love arts and crafts things, and now I like wax Now remember, this is for body hair, so you have to let this melt the wax beads for 15 minutes and then turn it down to medium, which is how you're going to keep them melty, but you know, and still hot. So trying to look. The only thing I can say about this is, like, you actually need that pot handle up. That's the only thing I can really say about this. I'm gonna do something stupid and hope I don't melt my fingernail off. Because that would be bad. Oh, I accidentally grabbed 2 of these. I thought I did. Anyway, that could be why that was like that. So, the other thing is, it has these. So, I suppose you could just crack them like that, crackle-lackles, and put the handle right there, get a handle on the whole situation, right? Now, I can't say I would prefer to have a skid-proof bottom on the bottom of this, but the wax beads themselves are melting rather nicely. So, I will show you that again. So yes, this does melt nicely. Now, if you don't know how to get the excess wax out of here, this would be my tip. Warm it and wipe it out with a clean paper towel. Yes, wipe it out with a clean paper towel. So, I'm gonna go ahead and let this melt all the way, put it on the medium setting, and we will be right back. Okay, now that we're back, say hi, Rob.
Hello. Oh.
He says help, he volunteered. Okay, now that this is on the setting, you volunteered for this. I told you to wax my face later, just not my eyebrows. So the instructions here just tell you to, let's see, light may go off, get some melted wax with the wooden stick and put it on the hairy skin. Look at all that hairy skin. So we're gonna pick some of that up. Some, not all, and I believe that's why we have the thing here. This is going to be hot, so remember that. This is going to hurt for a minute. Now you really got to layer that in there, because this is mainly, see what this is. It's like cobwebs of wax. I tried to get him a little closer, but that's okay. We couldn't really angle the camera like that. Look, it's not spider web. It's wax web. And it says, you know, put it on there thick, but we didn't put a huge amount on there. Okay. Now, take the wax web off of my fingers, and we're going to let this dry, right? And then you gotta rip it off fast. Now we do have air on because it's like, what, 90 something degrees outside. Feels more like 100 in death. And as soon as this dries, you can tell because the color will be more of a matte. And as soon as that dries, we will be right back with that. Now, I did do as instructions says, right? It's still a little sticky, and you know, he has shaved, so some, get ready for this. So some of the hair, yeah, that's why they say it's painful, man. you've done painful shit to people that we can't talk about. You think doing this to people would have been better torture? Or have you done that? You can't even. I'm just joking. I think this is a little bit torturous. It has dried for those several seconds. It's a matter of getting the hair off. I'm not seeing any hair in this. I'm sorry, Rob. Ready? And it's like trying to rip off a band-aid. We've accomplished hair. Look, we ripped out some of his hair. Ready? Now, I've tried to get this so I could get this all in one thing. Wow, he's got a bare spot right there now. He's as big as a bear. Okay, does this work to get hair out? Yes, indeed it does. But let me finish getting this off of his face. They do suggest wearing gloves. We don't have any. I'm not too worried about that. I will use the rest of the wax from my face. Should I let him wax my face on camera? Probably, because I think this is made more for Peach Fuzz. So yeah, we'll be back. Now here's the thing with men. This is why we did this, sort of. And I was suggesting shaving and maybe let it grow out for like a 5 o'clock shadow. Now, you can see right here, sometimes men do miss a spot. That's fine. We don't pull out that long hair. This was the shorter hair, so that's why we went to do that. Did this take out a lot of hair? Absolutely it did. If you can see, all the hairs stuck in this one piece of wax. Now, Rob here does suggest, and I agree with him, if you're a man and you want your face waxed, do what? What should they do first, Rob? Yeah, shave and then wax. Now, if you want to see something like that, you know, I'm sure there are other videos out there for that. Now, what I will do is let poor Rob go. And if you heard anything spoopy, let us know too, because we haven't done Supernatural Saturday and I don't know how long. But anyway, I'm going to let poor Rob feels like he's being tortured, and I don't blame him. So now I'll do my face. Hold on. So anyway, Shar's fascination was fashionably. He volunteers. You know, he's on my Supernatural Saturdays. He legitly cannot show his face for his military status. So we do have some wax left in here. Remember, when you do this, try to get as much wax as possible, you know? To me, that would be a thing. Like, I really didn't put that many wax beads in here, but that's my fault. That is my fault for not doing that. And this is a clean one. I didn't think it was going to be that hot. It really isn't. And put a good amount on there. Like I said, men's faces. It's gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt right now. You know, I have something I need to do, you know. I promised Sophia I would get this video out. And girl, I'm kidding. This video out. So we let her dry for a minute, and I had to have him make a dress form, in which I'm glad I'm sitting like this so that you can't see it, No makeup on today, people. No makeup. Bring yourself out in the sunshine. Get your vitamin D, K, and everything else you need from good food and sunshine. Just like we used to do it in the good old days. Now, this, I will say, this cooled off real quick. It's still a little tacky, but we will let this cool off a little more. Now let's go ahead and talk about product. When I ripped it off his face, that cooled down really fast. I'm not mad at that. That just shows that the product is good. Now, they want you to rip. Ooh. Good thing I didn't get that at my mole, right? I do have a dead mole on my face. Well, it doesn't have melanoma in it anymore. Now, they say to do 1, 2. That doesn't hurt that bad. It really does not hurt that bad. Would you want somebody else to do it? You better believe no. Well, except for Rob, I'd let him wax my face. Like, I don't trust too many people for a reason. Sure as hell wouldn't trust him to do this to me, except for Rob. Rob might do it just to get back at me, but... And don't forget, you can also wax your armpits. Now, lately, because of my thyroid, I haven't really been... I don't have any leg hair. Ooh, there we go. I think that has some hair in it, but like the hair on my face is really light. And like I said, I have no makeup on today, no eye makeup. I know this is supposed to hurt. Does that have hairs in it? Yeah, the side of my face is a lot smoother. I mean, look at the difference in the color. Except for, of course, the color's gonna be a little bit pinkish red. Poor Rob. Now, this is why we were saying, like, if you're a man and you wanna do this, make sure you shave, because he did end up with a couple of, like, really, like, red blood spots on his face. Does this work? Yeah. Do I suggest this? Heck yeah. You know why? That hair right there is not going to grow back for a long time. And if you dermaplane all the time, this is a better way than always dermaplaning. I'm not complaining, but I can't find my dermaplane. So I have this. There's this side with the peach fuzz. This side, as soon as that like calms down, it'll be this. Just have like a little bit right there. But there you go. I have to say that's a lot smoother. I'm not mad at that. Will I do my armpits? Yes, because like I was saying, when you, I gotta clean that up too. When you're going through menopause and your thyroid isn't helping that any, or your pituitary gland, that you don't grow armpit hair, leg hair for a very long time, and then when it does grow back, it's kind of a pain in the behind. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's kind of a pain in the butt. Anyway, I'm gonna edit this together. Give some props to Rob kindly in the comments below. Remember, if Sofia Tyler you know, asks you if you want PR for free, she is a legit. I get my PR, like I said, from Sofia. I've now gotten this. I've gotten a makeup bag. I've gotten a hand mixer. And one other thing. I mean, I've got stuff from her just to like product review, and like I said, she's legit. So if she reaches out to you, oh yeah, and the food warmer, right? It's a food warmer. The other thing is the food warmer, and that thing works, right? So like I was saying, if she reaches out to you, she's legit. The products are legit. The only thing that those didn't come with was the warmer, but that's okay. I told her I would get the warmer, and it just so happened to be for the same brand of wax. So that worked out, and you know what else works out? It's when you stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, stay blessed. I'm going to wax the rest, and I will see you in the next one.